and when your home is in the dark for days, it becomes much more than just an inconvenience.
Yeah, and that's why Consumers Energy unveiled a new reliability roadmap this week. Chris Laird is the Vice President of Electric Operations. He joins us this morning to tell us about this initiative. Chris, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
All right, so explain to us, what is the reliability roadmap?
Yeah, in simple terms, it's really how do we make sure we have a game plan for the future to make sure that there's fewer outages and they're for shorter duration.
And obviously, those are some pretty big goals. Because
Right.
Mother Nature always has different plans. So how are you going about making sure fewer people lose power?
Yeah, we really have a long-term investment strategy to make sure that we harden our grid. So bigger poles, larger conductor. We're using technology to make sure that the system can monitor and heal itself before an outage occurs. We're going to do more aggressive tree trimming. Trees are the #1 cause for us for outages across the state. And Mother Nature obviously gets a vote, blows the trees into our lines. So we're going to trim those trees aggressively and make sure that we're out investing. The other piece is undergrounding. We're going to look at strategic areas where we can take overhead lines, bury them underground, then we don't have to trim the trees. We're working through that. We've done a lot of things to put ourselves in this place. We've hired 350 line apprentices that will go through a 4-year program to become qualified journeyman linemen, as well as 100 underground workers to make sure that we can move forward and accelerate this plan.
Wow. I mean, those are lots of lofty things going on. How long do you anticipate this taking?
Yeah, right now we have a 5-year plan. It rolls into a 10-year plan. As technology advances, that could be accelerated and pulled forward. We'll work through that. But this is a long-term plan. I want to make sure people know that. It's not going to be fixed overnight.
Sure.
We're in it for the duration.
And I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like there's been more and more outages or at least severe weather that could cause outages over the past 4 or 5 years. Have you seen that?
Yeah, over the last 4 years, we've seen the weather really double. So higher wind speeds, we've seen consistent 70-mile-an-hour wind speeds. So as we build this plan out, we're building it to withstand hurricane-type winds. 100-mile-an-hour winds, that's our goal.
Wow. And so talk to us about this and why this is so important to consumers to have this long-term plan.
Yeah, we really want the reliability our customers deserve, right? That is the ultimate goal for us. We want them to be able to go on with their lives as we move forward with EVs and work to the future. They need to be able to have reliable power sources, and we've not delivered that. Our plan gets us back on that path to make sure that we do that for our customers. Our long-term goal is no more than 100,000 customers go out, no matter whether the weather event, and that all of them are restored within 24 hours.
Whoa, that is a big goal.
It's a very big goal, but it's what our customers deserve, and it's what we're working towards.
Okay, so we're talking your goal is to have no more than 100,000?
That is correct.
At any time?
Correct.
No matter what the weather?
And all restored within 24 hours when they go out.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
I know, right? So are you still looking for more people? I mean, you're bringing all these people on. Obviously, it's going to take more. Is this call out to the public if they're interested?
We will work through that plan. There are many community colleges that offer a lineman's apprenticeship program. We also look to move forward with the underground group. So as we work through that long-term plan, we'll work with our regulatory agency to figure out how does that work for us from a cost perspective and balance that. But absolutely, there are a lot of opportunities in the trade skills, and we're one of those employees that are going to be able to bring those folks on into the future.
Wonderful.
Well, we definitely need that power. We need those lights to go on when we hit the switch. So we thank you for what you're doing,
Except
Chris.
Todd never loses power.
Thank you. Yeah,
Sure, I live in a really cool little bubble, it feels like. Consumersenergy.com/reliable if you're looking for more information, or you can phone 1-800-477-5050.